Why I have to press keys 2 times to get the or symbol in Windows 7 and how can I fix it? To get a character, I have to press the key 2 times. The first time, nothing happens, the second time 2 appearing. So I have to delete the second. Same behavior when I want to print a single apostrophe or a single backtick.
Why I have to press keys 2 times to get the or. You have an international keyboard layout set for your keyboard, probably United States International Keyboard Layout, but there are others. With this keyboard layout, the keystroke becomes a modifier to enabling entering of special characters. To get a single character you will need to type +space. Alternatively, change the keyboard layout to the appropriate non-international version. See at a keyboard layout for more information. Typing diacritics and special characters. Type international and special characters using the right Alt key or the following modifier keys: apostrophe, accent grave, quotation mark, tilde, and circumflex, caret. To type just the modifier key by itself, type space following the modifier key. Source: Microsoft Keyboards, English, US International Typing Diacritics and Special Characters. How to use the United States International Keyboard Layout. Creating international characters. When you press the apostrophe key, quotation mark key, accent grave key, tilde key, or accent circumflex, also called the caret key, nothing is displayed on the screen until you press a second key. If you press one of the letters designated as eligible to receive an accent mark, the accented version of the letter appears. If you press the key of a character that is not eligible to receive an accent mark, 2 separate characters appear. If you press the space bar, the symbol, apostrophe, quotation mark, accent grave, tilde, accent circumflex or caret, is displayed by itself. Source: How to use the United States International Keyboard Layout in Windows 7, in Windows Vista, and in Windows XP. How to change your keyboard layout. To configure your keyboard to use a different language or keyboard layout, use the appropriate method for your version of Windows. Note, these methods use the Canadian French keyboard layout as an example. Windows 7 or Windows Vista. Click Start button, type international.cpl in the Start search box, and then press Enter. On the Keyboards and Language tab, click Change Keyboards. Click Add. Expand the language that you want. For example, expand French, Canada. Expand Keyboard List, click to select the Canadian French checkbox, and then click OK. In the options, click View Layout to compare the layout with the actual keyboard. In the default input language list, click French, Canada, Canadian French, and then click OK 2 times. In the Regional and Language Options dialog box, click OK. Note the language bar appears on the taskbar. When you rest the mouse pointer over this bar, a tooltip appears that describes the active keyboard layout. Click the language bar, and then click FR French, Canada. Windows XP. Click Start, type international.cpl in the Run box, and then press Enter. On the Languages tab, click Details. Under Installed Services, click Add. In the Input Language list, select the language that you want. For example, select French, Canada. In the Keyboard Layout/EMEI list, click Canadian French, and then click OK. In the Select one of the installed input languages to use when you start your computer list, click French, Canada, Canadian French, and then click OK. In the Regional and Language Options dialog box, click OK. Note the language bar appears on the taskbar. When you rest the mouse pointer over this bar, a tooltip appears that describes the active keyboard layout. Click the language bar, and then click French, Canada. How to make sure that the selected layout matches the keyboard. Windows 7 or Windows Vista. Click Start, type OSC in the Start search box, and then press Enter. Match the keyboard on the screen with the physical keyboard to make sure that the layout matches. To check the uppercase characters, click the Shift key on the keyboard or on the screen, and match the characters printed on the keyboard. Windows XP. Click Start, type OSC in the Run box, and then press Enter. Match the keyboard on the screen with the physical keyboard to make sure that the layout matches. To check the uppercase characters, click the Shift key on the keyboard or on the screen, and match the characters printed on the keyboard. Source: how to change your keyboard layout.